Chapter 3. Secure a receipt for everything. Document every purchase. Develop the habit of keeping receipts on everything you buy. When I leave the airport, I secure a receipt for the 50 cents it costs. Not because I need the reimbursement, but I need the habit of asking for a receipt to be emphasized and kept permanent in my life. I want the habit to become instinctive, not requiring my memory or attention. Here are 6 benefits in keeping receipts. 1. The habit of keeping receipts will help you with your taxes. When you complete your income tax forms at the end of the year, you will be thankful for every receipt that can be deducted from your income tax return. 2. Keeping receipts keeps you reminded of where your money has been spent. This is important. Expenses are usually much more than what you had originally planned for. It will help you in budgeting and planning ahead. 3. When you keep receipts, you send a message of organization and order. You know what you are talking about, and it shows. 4. When you keep receipts, you increase the confidence of others toward you. They will consider your opinion valuable on other matters as well. 5. When an employee approaches his boss for a reimbursement without a receipt, this sends a damaged message to him. Were they sloppy in organizing their receipts? Did they really secure a receipt? Did they actually spend the money? Do they not care about the finances of the business? When you fail to keep receipts, A, you portray sloppiness and disorder. B, you cause others to doubt everything you say. C, you slow down the reimbursement process. D, you create a climate of suspicion. E, you send a message of rebellion and stubbornness. 6, keeping receipts can help protect your reputation for integrity. Something interesting happened many years ago. When I left a motel in Kentucky, I pulled out my credit card to pay for my personal telephone calls. The host church always pays for the room and food, but I always pay for the telephone calls, faxes, and other items. I was in a hurry to the airport. I placed the receipt in my little leather bag. In those days, I would often minister several weeks of meetings before returning home. Receipts always piled up. After a few weeks, I always have a stack of receipts that I cannot begin to explain to anyone, especially when I am taking flights, shoving $5 bills in the hands of bellmen at the motel or the hands of a skycap at the airport. When I am busy making change and running through airports, receipts often become a blur. Since then, I try to write the description of the purchase on every receipt. This triggers my memory 2 or 3 weeks later when reviewing it with my bookkeeper. 30 days later, the telephone rang. I was in my little garage working at my desk. It was my office at the time in Houston, Texas. It was my pastor friend from Kentucky. He sounded distant and rather cool. He plunged in without the normal pleasantries. Hello, Mike. I just wanted to know why you did not pay your own telephone calls here at the hotel when you checked out. He did not even bother asking me if I had paid the hotel for the telephone bill or not. He addressed me fully confident that the hotel staff had given him accurate information. I was taken aback. In fact, I felt rather agitated that he had not sought an explanation from me first. The telephone bill was not that high anyhow, but I explained to him that I had paid my own telephone bill. Well, they have just charged the church for it again if you did pay it. He actually sounded like he believed the hotel over me. I asked him to hold the line for a few minutes. I began to dig through my desk drawer. Miraculously, I found the receipt and a stack of receipts in my desk drawer. I pulled it and gave the details to him on the phone. Then I made a copy and mailed it to him. This was before the creation of fax machines. May God bless the man or woman who created the fax machine. The point is, my receipt salvaged my reputation. The answer is simple: always get a receipt. Solomon was meticulous about record keeping. Every single animal used in a meal in the palace was accounted for. Be thou diligent to know the state of thy flocks, and look well to thy herds. Proverbs 27:23. Why? For riches are not forever. Proverbs 27:24. Successful people secure receipts for everything. It is one of the secrets of the journey.